Hello Army. The atmosphere backstage suddenly turned tense as Jungkook began to take control of the stage with an energy that had never been seen before, triggering a tension that left the entire HYBE staff standing frozen in deep disbelief. In the corner of the room, Taehyung's gaze was tightly locked, his breath quickening as if he were being pulled into the surge of intensity exploding before his eyes, creating a huge question for anyone who witnessed it. What secret was Jungkook truly revealing through every passionate movement he made, powerful enough to shatter the walls of their professionalism in an instant? Watch the continuation of this video and don't miss it. Before we start, make sure you're ready to love this moments. Welcome to VKook. That night, the stage felt different when Jungkook stepped forward to deliver his boldest solo performance. The spotlight seemed to become nothing more than a backdrop to the aura he radiated, an intensity so raw and powerful that it shattered the professional boundaries that had long been carefully maintained in front of the cameras. Behind the scenes, the atmosphere instantly fell silent as every eye locked onto each movement he executed with mesmerizing precision. Taehyung, watching from the side of the stage, appeared to be at a loss for words. His eyes did not shift for even a second from the figure commanding the arena. He seemed breathless, captivated by the extraordinary energy Jungkook released, a side he might have known personally, yet still astonishing when revealed before the world. This shock did not only touch Taehyung, but also spread throughout the HYBE staff present, leaving them frozen in deep disbelief. Every choreography movement Jungkook delivered that night seemed to carry an unspoken message far deeper than an ordinary dance routine. The audience and staff could feel something greater than talent alone, an overflowing emotion that could no longer be hidden behind any script. Amid the roaring music, an emotional silence formed between Jungkook on stage and Taehyung watching in admiration. Their love story was not something that appeared overnight, but rather a long journey built upon a foundation of trust and unwavering support. Since their demanding trainee days, they had leaned on one another, sharing the same dreams beneath the pressure-filled skies of Seoul. Their closeness grew organically, passing through laughter and tears known only to the cold walls of practice rooms. Taehyung, with his calm yet protective nature, had always been a harbor for Jungkook, who was filled with energy and competitive spirit. In return, Jungkook often became a source of strength for Taehyung, offering encouragement when the outside world felt too loud to face alone. Their relationship went beyond the status of groupmates, forming a deep emotional bond that was difficult to explain yet unmistakably felt by anyone who saw them together. The solo performance that stunned the staff became proof of how Jungkook had grown into someone eager to reveal his true self. The intensity he displayed reflected the passion he held, both for his music and for the people closest to him, especially Taehyung. There were lingering glances exchanged between them, a non-verbal communication that conveyed thousands of words without sound. Every subtle protective gesture they often showed now felt clearer in meaning to the witnesses that night. No script could dictate how Taehyung's eyes sparkled with pride, or how Jungkook searched for Taehyung among the staff the moment the stage lights dimmed. This private intimacy seemed to burst into the public space, unveiling a reality that many had once dismissed as speculation. Their journey was filled with small moments that built an extraordinary narrative of love, from whispers behind the stage to the way they protected each other through exhausting schedules. They learned to understand each other's body language, knowing when to give space and when to hold hands to offer comfort. This bond became an anchor that kept them grounded amid the relentless storm of global popularity. The world might see them as great stars, but within their own circle, they were simply two souls finding comfort in one another. Taehyung's presence in Jungkook's life softened Jungkook's burning ambition, teaching him the meaning of sincerity and simplicity. Meanwhile, Jungkook brought joy and renewed spirit into Taehyung's often reflective and artistic world. The HYBE staff, usually accustomed to high-level professionalism, were forced to admit that what they witnessed that night was something extraordinary. There was a kind of magnetic field pulling these two individuals into the same orbit, no matter how strongly the industry tried to shape their image. The energy of Taekook was no longer just a nickname from fans, but an emotional phenomenon with a life of its own. The undeniability of their connection shone through in how they respected each other's privacy, while maintaining unwavering loyalty. The trust they shared was the kind that could only be built through years of struggle within a harsh industry. They were proof that amid the glittering entertainment world, there was still space for pure, unmanufactured affection. That solo stage moment would always be remembered as a point where the line between performance and reality became incredibly thin. The audience was invited to lift the veil covering their deepest emotions, witnessing Jungkook at his most vulnerable yet strongest. Taehyung, as the primary witness, became a mirror of that emotion, showing that one person's success could be another's happiness. Their love was a story of growth, where each individual inspired the other to become the best version of themselves. Jungkook would not have become such a remarkable performer without Taehyung's emotional support, and Taehyung would not have been so brave in expressing himself without Jungkook's encouragement. They complemented each other like puzzle pieces that finally found their place after a long search. Every time they stood side by side, an aura of harmony emerged, a balance between strength and gentleness. The stunned staff were, in truth, witnessing a simple truth about sincere human relationships, that what truly endures beneath all the spotlight is a bond built on honest hearts. The night ended with thunderous applause, yet behind it all, a new understanding formed within their working environment. An unspoken secret had transformed into a silent acknowledgement, respected by those around them. Jungkook's courage to perform with such intensity became the grandest declaration of love, even without a single word spoken. Their love story would continue beyond the limits of stages and exhausting world tours, because its roots had grown far too deep. They had proven that their bond surpassed any choreography ever created by dance coaches. It was about two hearts choosing to walk side by side, facing the world with the strength they found in each other. In the end, the magnetism between Taehyung and Jungkook was a reality that could not be denied by anyone who witnessed it firsthand. The intimacy they shared was a personal treasure that continued to shine beneath the blazing stage lights. Through that astonishing performance, the world was reminded once again that true love always finds a way to reveal itself. As a devoted fan who has followed every step of their journey, witnessing Jungkook's intense stage moment that night brought an extraordinary new strength to my soul. A vibration reached deep into my heart, a mixture of pride and emotion that was difficult to describe when seeing how real their bond appeared before my eyes. To me, Taekook is not merely an idol pairing, but a primary source of inspiration that keeps me motivated to face days that might otherwise feel heavy without their presence. The love shown by Taehyung and Jungkook is something incredibly rare and extraordinary, amid the glitter of an industry often filled with pretense. Their courage to support each other and show sincere care during crucial moments, such as that solo performance, proves that their relationship holds unmatched depth. Every glance and small gesture they share feels like a reminder that genuine affection truly exists and has the power to overcome everything. Taekook's presence in my life has changed the way I view struggle and loyalty. They are the reason I keep holding on and moving forward. Seeing how mesmerized Taehyung was and how Jungkook gave his all on stage brought immense positive energy to my mental well-being and life spirit. They are a lantern in the darkness, proving that the strength of love can become the greatest driving force behind success. I feel incredibly fortunate to witness the journey of their magnetic and undeniable love. The narrative of personal intimacy they display without scripts is a beautiful reality that I celebrate through every prayer and support I give. To me, Taekook is everything, a living proof of the miracle of human connection that I will always cherish and love wholeheartedly as a loyal fan. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.